How to be an anime fan in 2025. It is 2025. Anime is now mainstream. Black people watch anime, so I guess we all have to. Megan the Stallion is singing about anime, dancing in Japan. Was it Wakari Master? What was the song? Whatever the case may be. Speed, Aisho Speed claims to watch anime. He's One Piece, right? So it makes skits about anime now. All those blacks, RDC. So anime is mainstream. Anime is mainstream. If you don't watch anime, you are weird because Megan Thee Stallion watches anime. Therefore, to watch and steal anime. They paint characters and make them appear black, even though they're not black. So it means that anime has truly entered the mainstream, where you have black people black washing anime characters. So this video is for you who may not like anime, or you don't like the anime that everyone likes, or you're just a normal person who doesn't give too much of a shit. Here is a couple of steps on how to be an anime fan in 2025. Step 1. Memorize the names of 3 voice actors, but never call them voice actors. Always call them VAs. If you're typing it, even if you're saying it in real life, say VA. Oh, I love that VA. And if you're too retarded to memorize the names, just mix them up. They are always Japanese. So just make up a name like say Oda Nobunaga. No. You can say Otori Orochimashi, something like that. Get a female sounding name like Masaki Sakuraba, something like this. You see, that's how easy to make it up. So if you're retarded, make some up. If you're intelligent enough, memorize 3 from any anime whatsoever. The chances are that person whom you're speaking to and trying to convince that you're an anime fan recognizes that name if you remember it. If it's one that you made up, you can just say, "Oh, he's a VA in just say Blue Lock or Red Velvet." The chances are there's an anime called Red Velvet, and you prove that way that you know anime. Step number 2, you say the word Sakuga. It's spelled Sakuga. The word has no meaning, but use it often. Use it as often as possible. Just say Sakuga. Sakuga. Say it with me. Sakuga. As I said, no meaning whatsoever. People just use it whenever they want. Use it as often as possible. See, Sakuga, right here. It's an anime, and there's animation in anime, but somehow people call it Sakuga. So, so that's Sakuga. Right? So this is another example of Sakuga. So it's and it's called Sakuga. So just running from somebody is Sakuga. Running from where is it? Here it is. So that this happens to be Sakuga for some reason. They're here, so you're running, and that's Sakuga. Sakuga is just animation, but I'm using the word for no reason. So this is what I said. I said stop saying Sakuga is cringe as fuck. Right? But what can I do? So it says someone says it's a valid term, and I said okay, it's okay, sure. So here we go. Here's this guy, my best friend. He says, "Who or what the fuck is Sakuga?" So yeah, Sakuga, whatever. So that's. I think we'll have to come back to this. Yeah, so Sakuga, right? So this is it again. Anyways, so that is Sakuga. As I said, it has no meaning. Doesn't mean anything in particular. Step number 3 is memorize and mention different animation roles, and if you can, the names of people in those positions where possible. So examples include things like key animation, storyboard, key art, coloring, shading. Just throw those things here and there whenever you can. The names of the people in those positions is a bonus where you can just say, "Oh wow, the guys that did the key animation are so good. They did very well. You know what I mean? Do that. That's pretty easy and self-explanatory. So just get words like key animation, storyboard, shading and transitions, just things like that. Do that and you'll be fine. So that's step 3. Next, step 4. Memorize the name of at least 3 animation studios. It doesn't matter what 3 you memorize, but you always remember that Ufotable is the best and they've never done anything wrong ever. That's the most important thing of this step. Memorize this or you fail all previous steps. Ufotable is the best animation studio ever and they've never done anything wrong ever. And then you memorize 3 animation studios in general or in total. If you can do that, that's step 4 complete. Step 5, cause mayhem in the community of any anime you like or even dislike, and you can say something outrageous whenever you can, right? Like you can say, for example, Gojo destroys the entire DBZ verse and the big 3 in the same fight. Say something like that. And that is how we know you're an anime fan. You just cause trouble and cause chaos, right? And that is how to become an anime fan. You just do that, you'll be fine. So, see, stuff like that. In fact, there's a little one down here. Where was it? Where the person says, here we go. Yes, they're going for consistency. Any episode of 1,000 Year Blood War looks better than 90% of Naruto or One Piece. Exactly. This guy is an anime fan. This is exactly how it works. Just say things like this, and you're an anime fan, right? I mean, he's my guy, and I tell you, it's no shade, right? Because he wears it on his badge, right? He's a Bleach and Boruto enthusiast, which to me is like saying you like Israel and Hamas. That's what it seems like to me. But that's exactly why you'd say something this stupid. As I said, he's my guy. Oh, not really, because he likes Boruto. So you see the point. So for consistency, it says they're going for consistency. Any episode of 1,000 Year Blood War looks better than 90% of Naruto or One Piece. This is what you do. Naruto has what, 700 episodes, almost 1,000 with Shippuden. One Piece has over 1,000, certainly, and 1,000 Year Blood War, which is just 40 episodes, 43 episodes, is any single one episode is better than all of them combined. This is how to be an anime fan. This is the quintessential anime fan comment. He didn't get any engagement, but he deserves engagement for this. So that's step 5 done. Step 6 is very easy. Most people do this already. If you're online a lot, just use the word mid. Use the word mid a lot. Mid. Whenever you say, whatever you're talking about, just say, oh, this is mid, that is mid. It's easy. Right? So, see, if you think Bleach is mid, see, even people who support Bleach will always put Bleach and mid in the same sentence. You know what I mean? Mid. Bleach is mid. Here we go. Bleach. Like that. So, that's... This is funny. Bleach is not mid. You're just watching a dry cut version of the manga. That is funny and accurate. Exactly. So you need to use the word mid. Even if you're saying something is mid or something is not mid, just use the word mid. The next step is step 7. Memorize the budget sizes of different studios and how much it costs to make an episode of any fucking anime in the world. Just pick one anime and find out what the budget is and tell us how much it costs to make an episode. Also, make sure to mention that the artists and the workers in the studio are all underpaid and they live under slave-like conditions. Always do that. So it's like animation studio budget, right? Let's see, anime budget. All right. No. Anyways, just find out. Someone said something similar to me once about TYBW budget. something like that. Oh yeah, here we go. See. Uh, Broad Provoker for Health One Shot and a new arc. TYBW anime with high budget and new content. See, high budget. Exactly. You don't even need to know how much the budget is, but you just see higher budget. You see that? The thing about the budget is to mention it. Just mention budget. Budget. Right? You don't know how much it is. Nobody has mentioned an amount. It's just a high budget or a low budget. Like, let's see, One Piece. No, someone mentioned that Dragon Ball had a budget of I think $170,000 an episode, something like this. But that's the point. DBZ budgets. Well, here we go. See that? Perfect. Dragon Ball Super 2 budget got cut by another 100,000 and pushed back 6 months after this. Exactly. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So just say things like this. Just talk about budgets and budgets being cut, budgets being added to. Just do it as much as you can. And it works. It tracks. See? 154,000 views. Get a lot of interactions. You're an anime fan. You know about the budgets, therefore you're an anime fan. You're in the meetings, you know how much is being put in, you know how much is being taken out. Then this is the final step. But before we get to the final step, let's take all the previous steps back once more. Remember, memorize the names of 3 voice actors, but never call them voice actors. Call them VAs. As I said, if you're too retarded, memorize, just make some up. Then, say the word Sakuga. It has no meaning, but use it often. Right? Like this is Sakuga, for example, right? Sakuga is anything. Sakuga is just running up and down, sword fight. It doesn't matter. This is Sakuga. Just say Sakuga. Use it as much as possible. 3, memorize and mention the different animation roles, and if you can, people who hold those positions. Also, you have some examples like key animation, storyboard, shading, things like that. Number 4, memorize the name of at least 3 animation studios. And as always, Ufotable is the best. They've never done anything wrong. Memorize this or you fail. Step 5, cause mayhem in the community of any anime you like or dislike. You can say something outrageous whenever possible. Just anything. Just as long as it's outrageous and you know it's going to rile people up, do it. That makes you an anime fan. Then step 6, use the word made a lot. You can say something is made to dislike, or you can say something is not made to like. Whichever way, use the word made a lot. Step 7, memorize the budget sizes as we said. And in addition, mention that they live under very tough conditions. So conditions of anime studio workers, something like this. They talk about it a lot. Oh yeah, here we go. See, Studio Shaft's ace animator. See, talks about how horrible working conditions are at Studio Shaft. See, just talk about it. You don't need to actually know or care. Just say, oh wow, the conditions are so difficult. Drawing cartoons all day. Yeah. So there's that. Then the final step is this. You have to say that Attack on Titan was wonderful. You have to use the word wonderful. Even if you don't know what it means, even if you don't know what that is, just say Attack on Titan was wonderful. You have to use that specific adjective. If you don't know, even if you don't know what it is, just remember that name, Attack on Titan. I always say was, don't say is. You say was wonderful to show that you actually watched it, even if you didn't. And if you're questioned, just take the steps from 1 through 4, right? If somebody questions you about Attack on Titan, just use the steps I've shown you in steps 1 through 4. So remember the names of voice actors, remember VAs. You can say, oh, well, I liked it because it had very good sakuga, see? And then you can say, oh yeah, the storyboards were really nice in season one, but I didn't like the storyboards in season two. And then step four, if you can remember the names of the studio, the name of the studio that did Attack on Titan, you can say, oh, but I think if UFO Table had done some of the animation, it would have been very good. See? That is how to be an anime fan in the year 2025. These steps will help you. You can use it for your Twitter page to cause trouble and gain engagement so you can get the Elon Musk money. You can do it to deceive your friends in real life. You can do it with these 8 steps. You can do anything. And as I said, and I'll leave you guys with this, if steps 1 through 4 fail after you've taken step 8, just use step 5. Step 5, remember, step 5 says cause mayhem. Just say something like, well, Eren Yeager beat Naruto and Madara in a one-on-one fight. Say something insane like that. Like things like this. And everyone will know that you're an anime fan. And honestly, I'm going to close with this. I don't know how you'll be in a position where you have to prove that you're an anime fan. But if you want to pretend that you're an anime fan, these steps also work. If you want to show you're an anime fan, these steps also work. So you can use this information for both good and or evil. I'm just presenting the information to everyone. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, share it amongst your friends. Show them these are the steps to becoming an anime fan. As I said, it's mainstream now. Black people watch anime, so I guess everyone has to. So good luck with that. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.